Here's a crossover fans never saw coming, following her separation in a new clip. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Dorit Kemsley was caught getting wild with former Real Housewives of New York star. The fashion designer has been making waves following her split from Paul P.K. Kemsley, who announced their separation. After 9 years of marriage in May, the couple's relationship was a hot topic throughout season 13 following the news. Dorit explained that she and PK were feeling disconnected, which led to the decision, according to her Rove co-star, Garcelle Dorit, who shares son Jagger, 10, and daughter Phoenix, 8, with PK, has been adjusting to her new single life pretty well during an appearance on Jeff Ella's Alive. Garcelle said her foamy is on fire this season. She also attributed it to the Beverly Beach designers having a lot going on in her life. Dee's adjustment to single life seems to include getting a little wry with other housewives. Thinda Medley posted a new video of her and Dorit having a cheeky encounter while hanging out in California. The two browladies were seen walking seductively toward each other in the Instagram post, as Dorinda slowly unzips her white jacket with what appears to be nothing underneath. Dor reaches out to handle her breasts. "Yeah, baby, woohoo," Dorit screeches. Before pretending to motorboat the ruined Alhambra, she said, moving her head back and forth. Near our fans immediately flooded the comment section to discuss the new clip. While some praised the video, others thought the Rob star was trying too hard. One fan proclaimed Dorit, Garcelle, Erica Jane, Kyle Richards, and Sutton Stack will all return as cast members for season 14 of Robe. They will be joined by Bomas John. Kyle's sister Kathy Hilton returns as a friend along with Sutton's BFF, Jennifer Tilly. Meanwhile, Dorinda landed a new show set at her Berkshire's estate, Bluestone Manor. What do you make of Dorit's behavior in the new video? Finally, did you know Dorinda and Dork were even friends? Sound off in the comments below. Title: Real Housewives drama. Dorit Kemsley gets a little too close with Dorinda. Medley. The world of reality television is no stranger to jaw-dropping moments, but when you bring together two iconic personalities from the Real Housewives franchise, it's bound to produce a scene that fans can't stop talking about. Recently, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Dorit Kemsley had an encounter with the Real Housewives of New York City alum Dinda Medley that turned heads and set social media buzz. The incident: Dorit Kemsley feeling up Dinda Medley in what was supposed to be an innocent if hilarious moment, but in true Housewives fashion it spiraled into something much more dramatic. Let's break down the unforgettable scene, explore the context behind the shocking moment, and dissect how these two powerhouse personalities responded. Eating conversations about boundaries, friendship, and entertainment. In the world of reality TV, the setting a classic Housewives get-together, the Housewives franchise is known for its luxurious events, boozy brunches, and of course, the inevitable clashes of ego. This particular incident happened during a crossover gathering that brought together housewives from different cities, something Bravo fans adore. It was set in a lavish setting complete with extravagant decor, champagne flowing, and a camera crew ready to capture every unfiltered second. These gatherings are always a powder keg waiting to explode, as cast members from different franchises often have contrasting personalities, and that tension provides fertile ground for drama. Dorit, known for her fabulous sense of style and perfectly curated Instagram life, came into the event looking as glamorous as ever, draped in designer labels and exuding the Beverly Hills elegance that has defined her time on the show. On the other hand, Dorinda, whose bluntness and non-nonsense attitude made her a fan favorite on RHN, approached the event with her signature brashness, wearing her New York pride on her sleeve. The mix of these two distinct energies is a recipe for fireworks, and it didn't take long before the sparks began to fly. The incident: Dorit Kemsley gets a little too handsy as the drinks kept flowing and conversations became more animated. The tension between the ladies built up Dorinda was in the middle of one of her classic rants, quick-witted, sharp-tongued. And with a cocktail in hand, Dorit, who is typically more reserved in comparison, decided to playfully intervene. What started as a seemingly harmless attempt to lighten the mood quickly took a bizarre turn when made a move that nobody saw coming. In what an overenthusiastic display of camaraderie, Dorit reached out and gave Dorinda a playful pat that somehow escalated into a full-on feeling-up situation. Whether it was the alcohol, the Dorit's sometimes awkward sense of humor, her hands wandered, and before anyone could process what was happening, Dorit had gotten far too close for comfort. Dinda's reaction, "Make it nice, Dorit." Dinda's reaction was immediate and, in true Dorinda fashion, priceless. Rather than shy away or play it off, Dinda called it out right then and there. "What do you think you're doing, Dorit? This is not Beverly Hills," she exclaimed loud enough for everyone to hear. Her facial expression, a mix of shock and amusement, only heightened the comedic aspect of the moment. However, beneath the laughter, there was an unmistakable tension. Dorinda, being the tough New Yorker she is, wasn't about to let something like this slide without addressing it directly. She followed up with her iconic phrase, "Make it nice," a reference to one of her most famous AR moments. The phrase, usually reserved for throwing shade at poorly planned parties or underwhelming dinners, took on a whole new meaning. In this scenario, Dinda's message was clear. Dorit had crossed a line, even if it was in a playful or unintentional way. Dorit's apology, a humbled housewife, realizing the awkwardness of the situation, Dork quickly shifted from her playful demeanor to a more apologetic stance. She's no stranger to housewives' feuds, but this was a different type of offense, one that required immediate damage control. "Oh my God, Dorinda, I'm so sorry," Dorit exclaimed, her face flushing with embarrassment. She tried to explain that she had just been trying to break the tension and be playful, but clearly had gone too far. The apology was sincere, and the other housewives, who had initially gasped at the sight of the incident, began to laugh it off, diffusing what could have become a much larger altercation. Dorinda, while still visibly taken aback, eventually accepted Dorit's apology with a classic Dorinda quip, saying, "Only you, Dorit, only you." Fan reactions. Social media explodes, says expected. Fans of the Housewives franchise quickly took to social media to share their thoughts on the unexpected and outrageous moment. Memes, GIF, and humorous takes on the incident flooded Twitter and Instagram, with some fans expressing shock and others finding the entire situation hilarious. Many compared it to other iconic housewives moments, citing it as classic Bravo and an example of why they continue to tune in season after season. Some fans took Dinda's side, applauding her for standing her ground and not letting Dorit's behavior slide, while others sympathize with Dorit, acknowledging that she had simply misjudged the situation. Regardless of whose side people were on, one thing was clear: the moment had made its mark in Housewives history, a deeper conversation, boundaries, and humor. While the incident was primarily played for laughs, it also opened up a broader conversation among fans about boundaries and personal space in the world of reality TV, where the lines between entertainment and real life often blur. Moments like these can serve as important reminders of the importance of respecting personal boundaries, even in a playful or humorous context. Dorit's misstep, though unintentional, highlighted how even the closest of friendships, or frenemies, as is often the case in the Housewives universe, require clear communication and respect. It also served as a lesson for viewers and cast members alike that even in the realm of over-the-top reality TV, there are lines that shouldn't be crossed. Conclusion. Other iconic Housewives moment. In the end, the incident between Dorit, Kemsley, and Dorinda Medley was exactly what fans of The Real Housewives franchise have come to expect: a combination of unexpected drama, humor, and over-the-top personalities. It was a moment that perfectly encapsulated the sometimes absurd, always entertaining world of the Housewives, a world where even a playful pat can turn into a headline-making event. Dork willingness to apologize and deride his ability to laugh it off ultimately ensured that the incident didn't turn into a full-blown feud, but instead became another iconic moment in the ever-growing list of Housewives history as the season progresses. Fans will undoubtedly be watching closely to see if any further fallout occurs between the two women, but for now, it seems that they've moved on from the awkward encounter, leaving us all with the story to remember and plenty of material for the next reunion. Special and in truth Housewives fashion. The drama never really ends, it just shifts to the next scene.